have to say I'm a massive fan of sweatshirts. They're just super, super cozy. Plus this one's pretty cool, look at that. Music, chocolate, and books, which are three of the most amazing things. Although if I'm real, the chocolate should really be like gummy candy since that's like my #1 go-to sugar fix, but we'll let it slide. Hello everyone, it is Samantha and I hope you guys are having a lovely one so far. I'm here today to share with you guys all of the books that I purchased or received in February. So basically, you know, my February book haul. I ended up acquiring quite a few last month because the BooktubeSFF Awards are in full swing and I did not actually read very many of the ones on the short list because I'm a horrible judge. It happens. I'm hoping to kind of keep up on the new releases this year, so I'll be more prepared next year, but that probably won't happen because I have really weird reading habits. So aside from all that, let us now start on this February book haul. The first book I actually received as a review copy from an author, and that is Shattered Dreams by Ulf Lemon. And he asked me if I wanted to review this, and I said sure, because it seems like it would be a very interesting read. I know it's a dark fantasy story featured around a certain dragon, Ralgon character who basically has a very dark past and kind of a bleak future, and he gets dragged into a war he doesn't want to be a part of. So it seems like it'll be a pretty epic fantasy, and I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out myself. Plus, I always like supporting self-published authors, and this one looks like it will definitely be a fun one to read. So this is one that I'm hoping to get to after the BooktubeSFF Awards, since those will be taking up a lot of my reading time at the moment. But you know, that's how that goes. The next book I also received from an author, and that is Veiled Intentions, the second book in the Dragon's Blade series by Michael R. Miller. I actually read the first book, A Dragon's Blade, like almost a year and a half ago, and I have a review for it, which I'll try to remember to link somewhere around here. And it was a pretty decent fantasy story. It wasn't my favorite, but I was definitely intrigued to continue on with the series, so he kindly offered to send me the second book, which I have here. I have started it, but again, I got distracted by other reads, and I will hopefully be finishing it this month as well. But I'm excited to see how his writing has progressed and how the story progresses, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Plus, I'm now realizing this cover like really matches my hair. It's like blue and purple and green, and look at that, was not intentional, but those are great colors. The next few items I picked up are all related to the BooktubeSFF Awards. The first one is Descender Volume 1, 10 stars. This, of course, Volume 2 is actually one of the nominations for the BooktubeSFF Awards, but I haven't read the first one, so I got the first one to read. It's a graphic novel set around a little android boy, so it seems like it'll be kind of an interesting series. I hear it's actually pretty amazing story, so I'm excited to read it. The next one that I picked up, which I'm also currently reading because it's one of the March reads for the short list, and that is Nine Fox Gambit by Yoon-Ha Lee. This is one of the finalists in our science fiction category, and it's definitely a very confusing book so far, but I'm enjoying it. Follows a young commander whose mind has been melded with the mind of a dead general, and together they're trying to reclaim a stolen fortress. And basically her entire career and the stake of the civilization depends upon recapturing this fortress. So it definitely has an interesting plot. It's a little bit confusing, but I hear it gets a lot better, which I'm excited to see for myself. One of the other books on our short list in the YA category is the second book in the Court of Mist and Fury series by Sarah J. Maas, which I have not read at all, so I had to get book 1, which is A Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm a little bit ambivalent about reading this because I'm not the biggest Sarah J. Maas fan. Sorry. If you guys like her, that is great. She's just not the author for me, but I have to judge these books, and so I need to read them, and I need to read book 1, so I picked up book 1. I wasn't the biggest fan of her Throne of Glass series. I stopped after book 2, actually, but who knows, this one might surprise me. I might actually be pleasantly surprised and really enjoy it, so I'm excited to see what I'll end up thinking of it myself. They seem to be pretty polarizing books, so I'll be interested to see where I fall on that spectrum. The next one that I picked up is Obelisk Gate by N.K. Jemisin. I actually read the first book in this series, which is the 5th season last year. It was one of our nominees for last year. This is book 2, so I'm very much excited to see how this book series continues on, because I actually did really enjoy the 5th season, and I can't wait to see how the rest of the story progresses because it has a very interesting fantasy plot. And the book itself, the story itself, is really, really fascinating and wonderful, kind of melds fantasy and science fiction together, and I just can't wait to see how it progresses and what happens in this one. Next up is one of the finalists in our middle grade category, and that is Furthermore by Tahereh Mafi. I have actually never read one book by Tahereh Mafi at all. I never read the Shatter Me series, so this will be my first venture into this author's work, but I'm excited to read it. I really do enjoy middle grade books and I don't read them as often as I should. So I'm really interested to see how this one will be. The story features a young girl, Alice, who has to venture into the mysterious land of Furthermore to rescue her father. Seems like it'll be a very interesting story, plus the cover is really, really super colorful and cool, and so I don't know, I'm excited to read it. I hear Chihara Mafi is a really great author, and I'm excited to experience her writing for myself. The next book, which is another one from our short list, is A Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. I don't know much about this book except for that it features a human and a monster, and I believe they fall in love, and that is about all I know about this story. I've only read one other book by Victoria Schwab, and that was A Darker Shade of Night, which I actually did enjoy, so I'm excited to see how I will enjoy this one myself and see how it ranks with all the rest of our nominees. Now I have one more book to share with you guys, and it is the book that made my year. I have been looking forward to this book for, well, basically since I knew it was coming out. It got delayed for a year, and I have it, and I'm so excited. Assassin's Fate by Robin Hobb. The publisher sent me the ARC for the book, and I was so excited. It's the first time I've ever requested a book from a big publishing house, and they sent it to me, and it made my day. It comes out in May, and I can read it now, and I'm so excited, so I cannot wait to read it, and I can't wait to go and buy the final copy when it comes out, because I love Robin Hobb's books. This is like the culmination of all of her books. This is the 16th book in the Land of the Elderling series, which includes 4 trilogies and 1 4-book series. This is the final trilogy, and I am so excited. There are no words for how excited I am. I've already started it and I'm loving it so far, and it's just so much internal squealing. I haven't been this excited about a book in a long time, so this just made my day. I'm a very happy person right now. Alright guys, that is it for my February book haul of all the books that I acquired in the month of February. You guys let me know if you've read any of them and what your thoughts are, and if you're following along with the BooktubeSFF Awards, what your thoughts are on the short list, and all of that good stuff. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a lovely day and a wonderful March. Until next time, happy reading. Bye!